here on YouTube as well. Um, so let me give you guys a little um, background history. So I am a practitioner of hoodoo. I am a spiritualist. Um, I do make spiritual products. I do make spiritual candles, soaps, teas, tinctures, yoni steams, yoni butters, all of that great stuff. I will link my um, my website in the comments in the description section below. Um, so if you are interested in any of my products, you can definitely check out my website. But again, I am a practitioner of hoodoo, and my my goal, my passion, is to educate um, those that are on the same journey as I am, that may be new to turning away from religion and new to spiritual practices. Um, I am a advocate for femininity. I do believe in women reconnecting to their, well, I won't say I believe, but I strongly advocate for women returning back to their femininity. I guess you can say that's a belief, but I definitely do advocate for that. I think that it is very important. I think that it is very essential. Um, and, the way that things are looking right now in the world, it is very disappointing um, to see the imbalance of the masculine and the feminine energy. So I strongly promote and advocate for women returning back to their feminine essence. And so that's a little bit of my backstory. Um, as I said earlier, I am new to the TikTok community. Um, but I plan on I plan on making my presence known. I do need to be a little bit more diligent and consistent about uploading videos. For a while, I was building, trying to build up my followers on Facebook and on TikTok. Um, but that, I mean, it's it has been successful. But then, there are so many issues with both TikTok and Facebook. So, of course, I know that YouTube does have rules too, um, but I know that TikTok bans you for petty things. And it's very disappointing for people that are really trying to do something positive and put out positive energy via social media. It's very discouraging. It is very frustrating. Um, it almost feels like your freedom of speech is being suppressed. Um, and so instead of me, you know, getting upset and frustrated, I decided that maybe that's a sign that I need to make my presence known a little bit more on YouTube. So, if you are interested in joining me on this spiritual journey, and if you're looking for, someone to assist you with any spiritual needs or spiritual tools, um, I am the person. I am the one that you can reach out to. So again, I will list all of my information in the description below. And hopefully you guys will like and subscribe and come back to see what I have to offer. I did have something very important that I wanted to discuss with my TikTok community. But being that I was banned for really nothing, I mean, literally, I was on there for maybe 3 full minutes. I hadn't even gotten a chance to even start talking. I was burning my rue, trying to cleanse the negative energy and, greeting people as they were coming in. And then the next thing I know, I'm banned in the middle of my live. This is the second time that has happened to me. The only thing that I said was, and maybe they thought that my rule, maybe they thought that it was some type of drug or something. But I was smudging. You know, this is a smudge stick. This is called rue. Um, I do smudge with sage as well, but rue is a little bit more powerful. Um, I don't like the smell of rue. It doesn't smell good, but it is great for cleansing negative energies, and it is really good for providing protection as well. So that's what I was doing, and they banned me, like right there in the middle of my live. So I just said, you know what, I'm just going to go on and get on YouTube and go ahead and start, making my presence known there, because that has been one of my goals, is to make more videos and upload more videos so that I can create a community here with you guys. Um, so yeah, as I was saying, I did have some very important information that I wanted to share with my TikTok community, but I didn't get a chance to. So I'll just share it with you guys. Um, but first, before I do that, I do want to just talk about some of my products that I have. Again, I do make spiritual products. I also do consultations as well. Um, so, if you are trying to overcome some obstacles, or if you need some roads opened, things like that, I am definitely your go-to person. So one of the oils that I make this is a yoni oil that I make. And it has some really, really great herbs in it for helping you to restore your yoni. Um, and for those of you that may not know what a yoni is, it is just the Sanskrit word for vagina. So I do make a yoni oil to help you restore your lubrication. It helps to also restore your pH balance. It also helps with tightening and toning. It also helps to fight off BV, which is bacteria vaginosis. And it also helps to fight off um, yeast infections as well. So this is a really, really good yoni oil. And again, I do have some really good herbs in it to help with all of those things. Um, so I'll give you two of the herbs that I like um, to add to my yoni oils as well as my yoni steams, because they are absolutely the best herbs to help as a multi-purpose herb. And that is um, mother's wort and mugwort. So the mother's wort helps with it helps with restoring the um, the elasticity in the vagina, and it also helps with restoring the um, restoring your lubrication as well. And then mugwort is a herb that is mostly associated with feminine energy. And it is a good herb to use for increasing your spiritual gifts and abilities. It is really good for helping to increase your intuition. And the reason why I add that to my yoni oil as well as my yoni steam is because I believe that our vaginas play a key role in, well, our womb space plays a key role in um, helping with our intuition, and also helping with just our overall uh, spiritual balance and being grounded spiritually. Um, so that's one of my oils. I also make a oil called Stamina. This one is for the fellas, for the guys. This is a really good oil to help with. Um, it's actually a oil that helps you with um, blood flow. If you're having some issues with ED, um, or if you're just wanting to kind of increase your sex drive, that is a really good oil for the guys. Um, then I also make a really good. This is a spiritual bath. This is called. This is a seduction spiritual bath. So I hope you guys can see it. So it has some really powerful herbs in it to help you um, with being seductive. Um, it helps with your sexuality. It helps you to, if you're looking to seduce a special someone, um, or just to be seductive overall. That's a really good spiritual bath to take. And then I also make a yoni butter, and I hope you guys can see it. But the yoni butter helps you with restoring your yoni space as well, with your vagina, and it does help with pH balance. It also helps you with um, lubrication, tightening, all of that great stuff. It kind of works hand in hand with the yoni oil, and then I also make a yoni steam as well. So they kind of work hand in hand. And then it's made with all natural products, all organic products. So it's made with shea butter. Um, I don't use anything that is not natural. So I definitely use um, all natural products, organic herbs, and then I also use some essential oils in here as well. And then this is a really beautiful seduction candle. Excuse me, you guys. I am nursing a cold. And that's what I was talking about on my TikTok too. I was telling them that I was nursing a cold, and that I was using all natural products. So right now, I'm on the fourth day of nursing my cold, and I'm not coughing and I'm not sneezing, but I'm still a little stuffy. You know, it's kind of wearing off. My cold is wearing down, but I'm using natural products. And so I was saying to them that when you take medications from the store, it only suppresses your symptoms. It doesn't treat them. But with the natural herbs, it helps your body to build up immunity to fight off the actual infection. So, it's not just suppressing your symptoms like how regular cold medicine does, but it's helping you to actually fight off the infection. And that's what I was saying, and then they just banned me right in the middle of my live. I don't understand it, but anyway. So this is a really good candle here. As you can see, it's a beautiful red candle for seduction, and it smells really well. It smells really, really good as well. And then this is a sugar, well, not a sugar scrub, but this is a salt scrub that I make. And it is called salt, pink, pink salt scrub. And I make this with Himalayan salt, because Himalayan salt is a really good salt for energy cleansing, and purificate. Forgive me, you guys. I can't talk right now. But it's a really good salt for purification and cleansing your energy. And I do have some essential oils in here that's good for your skin. It definitely helps to soften your skin and exfoliate your skin. So this is a really, really good salt scrub. And then, of course, these are sample packets. But this is a lover's tea that I make. And I usually recommend this and the stamina together for the men, because this has the same herbs as this one. It's just that this is a tincture. Stamina. This is a tincture, and this one is a tea. The tincture is a lot more potent and more powerful than the tea. You get a more potent, it's like a power punch, for lack of better words. And the tea, you get the same benefit, but this is more concentrated, because it is extracted. So this is a good one. They both are really good, but this is the tea, and it's called a lover's tea. And it has yohimbe, which is a really powerful herb for blood flow and circulation. So it does help you with ED. It helps you with your sex drive and your stamina. And then it has Damiana, which is Damiana is a herb. When it's used medicinally, it is a herb that is good for. Is used as a natural aphrodisiac. So it helps you to, get in the mood. And then I have passion flower, which is also a really good herb for. It's also a natural aphrodisiac, and it is good for your sex drive as well. So And then this is my Yoni steam. So this is a sample packet. I do sell these in larger packets, but I just keep these smaller packets to kind of as samples and just to kind of show, and this particular one, because I do use different herbs, I do make yoni steams for different reasons. So depending on what you're trying to treat, if I do make one for women that are um, going through menopause. I also make one for women um, that have just had babies and they're wanting to kind of, help themselves to heal postpartum. So women that are postpartum, and then I make them for women that are wanting to restore and tighten their yoni space. I make them for women that are having issues with maybe fibroids or heavy periods. So I do make them for specific conditions. This one is just for regular tightening, toning, and detoxing. And this one has witch hazel, stinging nettle, and mugwort, along with some other herbs. So this is a really, really good um, yoni steam for cleansing, toning, and detoxing. So those are just some of my products. I do have more, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about those right now. Um, I will be showing you guys more things um, as I upload more videos. But kind of just an introduction to me and what I do. And then what not what I do, but an introduction to me, and then um, some of the products that I make. And so yeah, I am excited about this new journey that I am on. I am getting to learn more about myself, um, and I am, learning my spiritual gifts. I am actually activating my gifts and using them in a way that I think is um, approving, or that is that the ancestors would approve of. I'll say it like that. So mm, I'm sorry, you guys. I just picked up my crystal, my amethyst, and it just feels so good in my hands. I haven't held this amethyst in months. I haven't spent any time with my crystals. Um, I think I charged them on the last full moon that we had in August. But other than that, I haven't really spent any time with my crystals. And when I picked it up, it just instantly sent like this amazing sensation through my body. So I just can't even explain it, but it's almost like reuniting with a loved one. It just feels good. I don't know, it's just I can't explain it. But that was just weird. That's the first time that has happened to me, where I've picked up one of my crystals and it just felt like my soul, my spirit was set, was just lifted up a couple notches. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. Uh, but it was a good feeling. But this is what I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys can see it. But this is a DNA test from Ancestry. And I was so excited to talk about this with my TikTok community. Unfortunately, I did not get to do that. But I can talk about it with you guys. So, um, for a very, 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 very long time, and I do mean a very long time, I would say maybe about 6 or 7 years, I have been wanting to take a ancestral DNA test. I have always been curious of what my ancestral lineage is. I've always wanted to know what part of the motherland I originate from, my family originates from. Um, I have always, my entire life, been a student of history. I've always had a passion. I've always been connected to the past in some way. And one of the biggest things that I've always desired was just to know where my roots are from. Of course, on my spiritual journey I've been on, I left religion about 4 years ago, and I have been practicing um, spirituality. And in my, process of connecting to the African traditional religions, um, I have, been building relationships with my ancestors. And so, of course, I know my immediate ancestors that have passed on to the spiritual realm. I know them. I know them by name. You know, I know their likes, their dislikes, all of that. So the relationship has already been established with them. Now I just understand how important it is to continue to keep that relationship going, although they are no longer here with me in the physical realm. So, um, but I wanted to move a little bit further than that. I actually wanted to build a relationship and a connection to the ancestors that I don't know, that I never got an opportunity to know, but nevertheless, their blood is still flowing through my veins. So I decided that the best way for me to do that is to know, you know, where my lineage originates. So at least I can honor them based off of where um based off of what part of Africa I'm from. So if I am Nigerian, then I will honor the traditions of my Nigerian ancestors, um, so that I can attempt to connect with those ancestors as well. And then just a way to trace back my roots so that I can understand myself more. So yeah, I am very excited. I did want to take my test today. But I don't want to risk taking it because I know that you have to wait 30 minutes. You have to not have anything to eat or drink for 30 minutes, which I don't think that would be a problem. I know that I can. I've been on here talking to you guys about 30 minutes already. But the fact that I did a charcoal teeth whitening cleanse I don't want to take the test right now because I don't know how that would affect, you know, I want to give it about a day, since I just did a teeth whitening treatment. So I want to give myself some time. So I do plan on coming back on here. If I don't do it tomorrow, I'll do it over the weekend, and I'll upload the video of me taking my DNA test and doing the whole process, and then once I get my results back, I'll also do another video to let you guys know what my results were. And then once I know what my results are, um, I plan on setting up an altar to honor those ancestors. Plus, I need to set up my altar for my um, most immediate ancestors as well. So that is something that I plan on doing. And I do need to start being a little bit more consistent because it is very important that we honor and venerate our ancestors. Um, in religion, they teach you that that's evil and that's, uh, worshiping the dead and all of that stuff, but it's not. And I'm so thankful that I understand now, that I am enlightened and my eyes are open to the truth, because for many, many years, I I really didn't even know about honoring your ancestors, or even ancestor worship, for that matter, if that's what you want to call it. But then once I start, hearing about it, I would always hear that it's worshiping the dead, and that's a sin. Um, and that's not true. It is. It is. It. Once you really think about it, it makes sense. The very people that were supportive of you and loved you, and taught you and guided you in their physical life, why wouldn't they still do the same for you in the afterlife? So why not continue to have a relationship with them? Their body may not be here physically, but their energy never dies. So, and even the Bible speaks of, spirits that they called, they said that, um, I just had a brain freeze, y'all. But there were many instances in the Bible where we know that there were ghosts or spirits, so to speak. Um, when you think of possessions and things like that, that's all in the Bible. So we know that the energy of a person's soul, or the essence of their spirit, never really dies. Um, that's where the concept of eternal life comes from, because you pretty much do have eternal life. It just changes and goes through different phases. So right here on the earth plane, we have a physical life, and then when we leave our physical form, our spirit transform into the afterlife, which nobody really knows, but there is definitely a after physical life. So your soul is eternal. It does live on and on. Some people really believe in reincarnation, that your spirit comes back in another body. Some people believe that your spirit travels to a different universe and it experiences another form of life on a different planet or in a different universe. Some people believe that your spirit or your energy stays on this plane. It just is not able to interact with material matter anymore, but is still active and present. So there are many different beliefs to being to your to your spirit and death. But one thing that I do know to be true is that your ancestors are always with you. They're always around you. Their energy is always with you and it's always in you. Um, so, but I am going to end this video. I just wanted to come on and make an introduction. I don't know if you guys saw any of my other videos, but I did just upload a couple of videos um, talking about femininity, and how the Bible has destroyed um, femininity and basically tricked the woman out of her divine right to divinity. So that will be a really good video for you guys to check out. I do plan on eventually doing a full series on that. But I do know that it's going to take some time before I can get that in the process. But for right now, I did give you guys a little bit of sample of what I'll be discussing when I do the series. So I hope you guys enjoy. Again, please like, subscribe, and comment and share. And I will see you guys next time.